At the beginning of this year, I made a list of 25 different possibilities of me predicting the future. It was actually December 31st, 2024 at 11:41 p.m. to be exact. And the day has come to see what actually came to fruition because I do have foresight. I could see the future. I'm like, that's a Raven. So with the first prediction, I had the Miami Heat winning the championship. We finished 10th. We won the play-in, and then we went against the Cavs, and we got swept 4-0 in the playoffs. So first prediction, wrong. Okay, let me put an X. That's not a good look. Jimmy will stay with the Heat. See, the thing is, bro, if it wasn't for Pat Riley, this would 100%, we would still have Jimmy on the Heat, dude. Chiefs three-peat. Chiefs shout was terrible. The Chiefs shout was not terrible because they literally made it to the Super Bowl. That was not a terrible shout. But if it wasn't for the Jalen Hurts and Eagles tush push, they would have won. Mahomes tore his ACL. Well, he tore his ACL now. Like, this is 2025 predictions, not 2026 predictions. Liverpool wins treble. See, now this was a prediction you told me and you absolutely skunked me. Did Liverpool win the treble? No, Liverpool did not win the treble. Okay. All right, bro. We're freaking 4 for 4. But I see one on the horizon here because it says GTA 6 gets delayed. I freaking called it. This thing was supposed to come out at the start of 2025. Or no, at the end of 2025. Now it's not coming out till 2026 at the end of it. This thing got delayed a whole year. First W in the book. Ghost of Yotei wins Game of the Year. Bro, that thing was swept by Expedition 33. I've never heard of Expedition 33 in my life, but they won the most awards ever. I couldn't have been more wrong. Superman gets below 800 million at the box office. Holy! I got it right. I'm 2 for 5 so far. Avatar 3 highest grossing movie of the year. 794 million. Okay, to be fair, this is not the highest grossing movie of the year. I think that belongs to Ne Zha 2. This did just come out 2 weeks ago at this very point. By the time that this comes out of theaters, this will be the #1 movie of 2025. So I'm not going to count this as incorrect, but I'm not going to count it as correct. I'm going to put a flag on the play. So it was not the highest grossing movie of the year. It's 2025 prediction, so it's wrong. Bro, no it's not, because this would still be the 2025 box office. This is not going to change. This will not be in the 2026 box office because it's a 2025 movie. It's a flag on the play. It can and will come to fruition, but at this very moment, it sadly did not. Timothée Chalamet wins Oscar. Now, this could be a good guess for 2026. This could definitely come true in 2026. Transformers 1 wins the Oscar. I don't even think Transformers 1 got nominated for the Oscar. No, Transformers 1 did not get nominated for an Oscar. But, okay, Russell Westbrook announces retirement. I should have done Chris Paul. See, like, when I was making the list, I wanted to do Chris Paul, but I was like, you know what? Maybe it's going to be Russell Westbrook because he's right now a journeyman. But I failed to realize that Chris Paul is also a journeyman. Okay, Mark Rober hits 100 million subscribers. Fudge! 72 million. I really had faith that he was going to hit it. Chris Paul got signed to the WNBA. Really? Did he? I would have thought Kyle Lowry would have got that before him. I see a prediction that came true. TikTok doesn't get banned. Bro, why are you praying on Mike Kane's downfall? Relax, bro. We're not there yet. In fact, correct. It did get banned for 1 day, but it came back. And I will say, the day that it got banned was one of the darkest days in human history. I truly don't know how I survived that night. Thank God the ban didn't last that long and it came back literally not even 12 hours later. New gen console announced. Well. When I made this prediction, it was pretty out there. To say a new gen console was gonna come out, I got some big webbles. So I was like, you know what? I gotta do it. And it got announced in April. I got this prediction correct, baby. I'm 10 for 4. All right, next guess. Michael Caine. That's what it was. Michael Caine partners with an AI company to clone his voice when he passes away. He's still alive and well. I never said he was gonna die. I said Michael Caine Dot, dot, dot. That's all I said. I didn't say that he was unfortunately going to pass away. I didn't say Michael Caine was going to do this and do that. I just said Michael Caine. Who is that? That's Michael Caine, bro. How do you not know who Michael Caine is? You were trying to predict someone dying. What a goal shift. Bro, that's not a goal shift. I was not trying to predict someone dying. I was not trying to do that. I literally just said Michael Caine. That's it. And Michael Caine partnered with an AI company that's going to clone his voice. Like, that's a pretty big ordeal. We're counting that. Jake Paul versus KSI. Out of every prediction I've said so far, I think trying to predict Jake Paul and KSI were going to fight might have been the most outrageous one. They are never, ever gonna fight. So I feel like there's a higher possibility of me fighting Jake Paul than KSI fighting Jake Paul. I get a girlfriend. One day, this prediction can and will come true. I mean, yo, it is only December 30th, 2025. There is still 24 hours and some change left until the new year. I'm putting that as a caution, as a yellow. Who knows what could happen tomorrow? New social media app. 13 new social media platforms in 2025. BeReal came out in 2025. It says January 20th. January 2022. July 24. Why on earth would it say apps that came in 2025 and none of these are 2025? Holy Edge. Not correct. Okay, gas prices go down. Holy hell, I predicted it. 1 year ago, it was at $2.04. I think is what that is. Now, $1.70. That's gotta be capped though. I'm not gonna, I have never seen $1.70 gas in my life. But the chart doesn't lie. I low-key don't think they went down in Florida, but the national averages are down, so that's a W in my book. Playboi Carti drops an album. March 14, 2025, he dropped a new album. Obvious answer. Everybody knew Carti was dropping 2025, bro. No, they didn't. Everybody knew that he said he was dropping in 2025. But everybody knows that Playboi Carti is not a man of his word. Also, this album was mid. Frank Ocean returned. God damn. 2020. Elon Musk sells Twitter. Didn't he sell Twitter? Or didn't he sell a majority of Twitter? Yes, Elon Musk sold the social media platform X, formerly Twitter, to his own artificial intelligence company, XAI. That counts. He may have sold it to himself. He still sold it. A win is a win. He sold it to himself. It don't matter. He literally still sold it. I said he was going to sell it. I didn't say who he's going to sell it to, but he still sold it. He, in all technicality, sold it. Chromacopia wins a Grammy. See, I try to have faith in Tyler, the Creator. I personally didn't really like Chromacopia like that. There was a few good songs here and there. But I feel like that artsy-dartsy stuff, like the people, the Grammys, the Academy, if you will, they rock with that. So he did not get it, bro. Fudge, bro. He's really ruining my parlay. Vexbolts comes to 2025. 2024 truly was a year. For some reason, Vexbolts was like the most popular person in the world for like a day. And he was supposed to be left in 2024, but he somehow, some way crawled and weaseled his way back in to 2025. That prediction is correct. And my last prediction of 2025, Zelvaz, aka me, will hit 10K on Twitch and YouTube. Fudge! You got 1/10 of that number. Yeah, bro. I was locked in, and then I wasn't locked in. And then what am I at for the tube? I'm at 2,580. God dang it. I'm locking in 2026. I'm hitting that number 2026. Trust and believe that. So out of the 25 predictions, I guessed 9 correct, 2 potentially could be correct, and 14 not correct. That's pretty good. To predict 2026, I could definitely do better. New prediction time. 2026 predictions. Okay, so for 2026, I'm gonna stick to sports first, and then we'll go from there. Yo, hey, you call me a madman all you want. The Miami Heat are winning the NBA Finals. This prediction one day will come true, and that day will be in 2026. This is just a free wrong prediction spot. No, it's not. This is a free correct prediction. You know what? I hear a lot about Josh Allen. Also, he did just get engaged to Haley Steinfeld. Wait, let me not get too Okay, yeah, they're second. They're second in the AFC East. I'm sticking to what my loins are saying. Bills are winning it. Drake May has been the best QB in the league. New England is just great, man. All right, Fabrizio, let's relax here. Thunder back-to-back. All right, let's slow down now. Actually, wait, before we get to that, I'm going to stick to basketball right quick. I'm going to go to the MVP. Luka will finally get his first MVP this year. For his first full season as a Laker, he will get his first MVP. To keep it on basketball, Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. Okay, that's it for basketball takes. Do Arsenal choke the Premier League? I gotta steer away from soccer this time. I got led astray on that freaking treble, whatever the frick. Heat aren't making the playoffs. That could go on the list. Heat are 1 billion % making the playoffs, and they are winning it 1,000%. The only competition the Heat have in the East is the Knicks. That's it. Pistons are a regular season team. They are not going to do anything come playoff time. The Bucks are trash. Celtics are trash. Pacers are trash. Cavs are a regular season team. I'm telling you, it's the Miami Heat are winning it. Now back to the NFL. Bills win Super Bowl. Bills are winning the Super Bowl. I'm calling it here right now. Josh Allen coming off of his MVP year and getting or proposing to Haley Steinfeld. Yeah, he's going to be on a generational run. We did basketball. We did football. You know what? Let me go to hockey. Florida Panthers three-peat. I'm telling you right here, right now, Florida Panthers are three-peating. Bruins, man. Of course, the guy from Boston thinks the Bruins are going to win. No, they're not. No soccer predictions. Soccer was going to be my next one because of the World Cup. The future GOAT is going to win his first World Cup this year. And that's going to be Spain wins World Cup. Fudge, I can't spell. World Cup. They're right now the betting favorites to win, and Lamine Yamal might be the greatest soccer player to ever touch a basketball in the history of ever. He's going to make Messi and Ronaldo look like coughing babies versus his atomic bomb by the time it's all said and done, and they're winning the World Cup. Surprised he didn't say USA. I mean, yo, Captain America, aka Pulisic, can and will do some crazy wonders. The greatest soccer player to ever touch a basketball. Yo, wait, my fault. I meant soccer ball. Predict the World Series. I forgot about baseball, dude. Dodgers will definitely three-peat. Shohei Ohtani will solidify himself as the greatest baseball player of all time. Red Sox. Okay, of course this guy just mentions any Bostonian team for winning anything. Bro, you said the Patriots, you said the Bruins, you probably said the Celtics. I don't remember if I read it. And then you freaking say the Red Sox. Like, come on, bro. Least biased Boston fan there is. You just said Dodgers and you're not even from LA. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Even though I'm Puerto Rican, I do not watch baseball like that. But I am locked in during World Series. I mean, I went to Japan and I felt like me and Shohei were like this. There was Shohei Ohtani posters everywhere. You literally couldn't go anywhere without seeing that man's face plastered on something. Stranger Things wins an Emmy? Hell no. But you did just put a good thought in my mind. But you know what will win an Emmy? Pluribus. Fudge, I can't spell. Pluribus. Pluribus is the new GOAT TV show coming out. It's made by Vince Gilligan, the same guy who created Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It's peak. GTA 6 put that. Well, GTA 6 is already guaranteed coming out at the end of the year. But, what if it gets delayed again? This might be, I think every prediction I've written down so far is 1,000% correct. I don't think I have a single thing that I'm going to get wrong. Me putting GTA 6 getting delayed might be the first miss, because surely there's no way it's going to get delayed again, right? But very well could. GTA 6 gets delayed again. It might not, but it very well could be, knowing their track record. Steel Ball Run for Anime of the Year? No. And also, that would be for the 2027 Anime of the Year. But now that you said that, I got you. 2B Hero X wins Anime of the Year. Best anime to come out of 2025, and it's winning Anime of the Year. Generally, best anime ever. It's literally already a top 10 anime I've ever seen. Freaking phenomenal. Either that or Taco Poi's Original Sin. But I'm gonna stick to my gut and what my loins are saying. It's gonna be 2B Hero X. Okay, you know what? Yo, this is Timmy's year, bro. Timothy Chalamet. How the frick do you spell this guy's name? Wins Oscar. Boom. And also on the Oscar train, Chainsaw Man wins Oscar. If Chainsaw Man doesn't win an Oscar, it is 1,000,000,000% rigged. This was the best anime and animated movie to come out last year or this year, and the only competition is K-pop Demon Hunters and Infinity Castle. That's it. To stay on the Oscar train too, and also a double down, they're winning an Oscar and a Grammy. They going back to back, bro. They're collecting rings like their name is Thanos, dude. Leave K-pop Demon Hunters out of this. Bro, this is the easiest predict of my entire life. Putting that K-pop Demon Hunters is winning an Oscar and a Grammy is like saying grass is green, the sky is blue, water is wet. I drink when I'm thirsty and I eat when I'm hungry. That is the easiest predict of all time. Drake drops an album. Isn't he already confirmed? You know what? Screw it, bro. I need Drake drops album. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. If anybody can get him to come back, wait a minute. I just had an epiphany. God dang it. Okay, if this would have came out in 2025, I would have had a great epiphany. Because I forgot what song it is, but there's a song on For All the Dogs that has Frank Ocean on it. On a refurbished, redone, whatever the frick song. Bro, why'd you just type in Heat laughing face? What do you mean? You know what, yo? Okay, let's spin back to movies. Because I see you said Brand New Day gets over 1.5 billion in the box office. That's a good predict. I'm going to go with this first. That Doomsday over 2 billion box office. I think that's the easiest green guess of my life. This one might be a little close. How the frick do you spell the Odyssey? Why can't I spell? There we go. Doomsday gets over 2 billion at the box office, while the Odyssey gets over 1.3 billion in the box office. I'll do Brand New Day as well. Brand New Day gets 1 point. Actually, screw it. Screw it. I'm going for the walls on this one. 2 billion box office. Actually, no, I'm scared. No, I don't want that to be incorrect. I'm gonna do 1.7. 1.6 actually. I'm gonna settle for 1.6. It's gonna be 1.6 minimum. How about AB gets arrested again? That's a great guess, dude. When was the last time he's been arrested? November 2025 was the last time he's been arrested. Antonio Brown gets arrested. That might be a free take. What might be another free take? Nick Cannon will have another kid. I think those last two for sure will come true. Let me try to guess a YouTube one. Okay, Mr. Beast is right now at 457 million subscribers. At least some subscribers for me. I'm going to say Mr. Beast hits 550. Okay, there we go. Now we just need a famous rapper to die. I'll get back to that. Or even Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner engagement, trailer for another Batman movie. I'll do you one better. I don't think Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner will get engaged. I will think Timothy and Kylie announce pregnancy. I think that's for sure gonna happen. Shea wins another MVP. Hey, buddy, let me. Luka Doncic wins MVP and Finals MVP. LOL. Let me scroll up again. Miami Heat win NBA Finals. That will be impossible for Shea to do. Dick Van Dyke not seen another year, bro. Sorry. Wait, I have two guesses left. I need like a real big one. I beat my view record. Bro, my view record is crazy. Yo, wait, how do I... That is a crazy prediction, and I low-key like it. My highest live viewer count is 1,789. Someone stumbling upon my Twitch tracker account will be like, this dude 1,000% view botted. I think if I lock in, truly take Twitch and streaming seriously, and I try to get everybody from my TikTok over to Twitch, I'm beating that, bro. You know what, bro? Erica Kirk gets with JD Vance. Bro, we're trying to go for like hot takes right now. That's pretty easy. Was that the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson stream? That was a Jake Paul, Mike Tyson stream. Yeah, because everyone thought I was going to stream the fight, but I guess I worded the title incorrectly, and everyone thought I was going to show the fight, and I just didn't. I wish I would have spammed ads that entire time. Zelvez stays under 1.5 followers on Twitch. Nah, bro, because I'm gonna lock in. Right now I'm at 1,067. That's gonna be the last one. Zelvez does not get partnered with Twitch. Yo, y'all praying on the downfall, bro. What? I'm not showing my screen. LOL, I'm an idiot. Okay, we got Miami Heat wins NBA Finals. Luka Doncic. Yo, wait. Also, don't mind my hair, bro. It's growing back. W predictions on the screen. I appreciate it. Cooper Flag wins Rookie of the Year. Bills win Super Bowl. Panthers 3-peat. Spain World Cup. Dodgers 3-peat. Pluribus wins Emmy. GTA 6 gets delayed again. Tubi Hero X wins Anime of the Year. Timothy Chalamet wins an Oscar. Chainsaw Man wins an Oscar. K-Pop Demon Hunter wins an Oscar. K-Pop Demon Hunter wins a Grammy. Drake drops an album. Frank Ocean returns. Doomsday, $2 billion at the office. Odyssey, over $1.3 million at the office. Brand New Day, $1.6 billion at the office. Antonio Brown gets arrested. Nick Cannon will have another kid. Mr. Beast will hit 550 million subscribers. Timothy Chalamet and Kylie announce pregnancy. Dick Van Dyke. I beat my view count record at 1,789, and then I hit 10,000 on Twitch. I will get a mohawk for number 27. What? Why? Why the frick would that be a prediction? Why would I do that?